Hello, ladies and jelly spoons. Welcome to the Game Dojo. I'm your boy, the Game Ninja. You guys know me. You know where you are. Welcome to my famed Game Dojo, the land of gaming, my fortress of solitude. I just kicked the camera. Sorry about that. Guys, we have been on a kick lately with original and older systems. And I love going down memory lane with the first gens of systems. Now, we did Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, we did PlayStation 1. We jumped in, and I just did a Mario Kart video. Go check it out. Mario Kart Fantastic Franchises, where I literally came across the entire franchise of Mario Kart, how we got into it, what we have, how we are, how is it so magnificent, how is it so high, why is it so popular. We dove into it all. But today, ladies and gentlemen, you guys voted. You voted, and I listened. I did a poll, which system should I jump into next? Which classic system? And I had a lot of great classic systems in the post. But you overwhelmingly picked NES. So for this video, we are going to compare the Nintendo Entertainment System, the original, because I got the big boy over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if I can help you out there. You guys see that? Can you see it? Can you see? Can you see? All right. I don't know if you guys can see that. I know what you're saying. Game Ninja, you got some games on standby? Yes, I do. You see these things right here? These was known as cartridges back in the day. And I know you're like, well, we know what cartridges is, but you don't know about these, you know? This is the real Johns, you know. Taste it. Shit is pure. Shit is 100% pure, y'all. A lot of people don't know about these from back in the day. But these is the dust sleeves, and these are actual real Nintendo games. Now, you may be asking yourself, for a fair comparison, you also going to need, that's right, that is the Nintendo Mini, the NES Mini right here, wild and for you. But I also have a bonus for you guys. You see, the original NES and the NES Mini, it would be fair to have them go against each other like we did with PlayStation, like we did with Genesis, like we did with the Super Nintendo. And that is just cool. But every experiment needs a control. Something that we can judge the standard of. So I tell you what. Not only are we going to judge Nintendo, the entertainment system, from its original source with its original cartridges, but we're also going to compare it to the NES Mini and its ability to render and play NES games. But we have a third source that you'll have to wait to the end of this video to see what it is. But it also runs Nintendo Entertainment System games. Could it be the Switch 1? Right there. Could have been the Switch 2. They all have that NES online system. But to me, I think the proof is in the pudding. So I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, enough talk for me. I want you guys to sit back and relax with your favorite bag of snacks and get ready for these game tracks. Because I am the Game Ninja, baby, and this is what I do. And it's snowing outside. It's actually very snowy outside. I don't know if you guys can see it, but can y'all see that? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Alright, so when it's cold outside, you can't do anything. You got a game. But it ain't what about... You know what? I always say sit back and relax with your favorite bag of snacks. I'm going to be snacking on some Russell Stovers. These Johns is delicious. I also have some water. I have some juice on standby, some Pepsi. I have some stuff on standby to drink, but it's not about what I'm snacking and drinking on. It's about what you're drinking on. So you guys, for the next hour, have a co-pilot seat right here, right next to me. And this is a power hour. I have the Ring of Power, Can't Be Sour, The Precious. Because anybody who's ever played Nintendo knows those games are quite frustratingly hard. So don't expect any super amazing gameplay from me. I mean, I can rock when I need to, but for the most part, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me because this is NES, and NES doesn't coddle. It's not a coddling system. You either win or you lose, or you get destroyed while losing. That's NES. So, ladies and gentlemen, enough talk for me. To the games. Now, I could tell you what system I'm coming from, and I probably will, because it just wouldn't be fun to just put something out there and be like, do you know what system that is? I might do that too, you know what I'm saying? Just to test your eye, you know what I'm saying? See what type of gamer you are, you know? Let you taste it, let you smell it, you know what I'm saying? Just so you get the whole experience, the ambiance of gaming when it comes to the Nintendo Entertainment System. So, ladies and gentlemen, enough talk. Gaming only begins in the moments of where it starts and where it stops. And right now, the gaming has started. Nintendo, now you're playing with power. So, ladies and jelly spoons, welcome to Old School. We're at my old school setup with the old school TV. We got the old school joint and everything going on. Now, like I said before, this is real Nintendo, real old school Nintendo stuff going down. So y'all gonna watch this? All right, so watch this. See that? See that? Do you see it? This is the original Nintendo right here. I know what you're saying. That could be faked. It could be CG. I ain't Spielberg. Don't have a Spielberg money. I'm gonna show you this right here, legitimately. We gonna hit power on the TV. Old school TV. There go the blue video. You see that? The blue video right there. You see that old schoolness? Now, while you with me, I'm gonna reach back and hit the power button on the Nintendo. And there we go. 1985, and that bitch still boot up with no problem. I'll take the Pepsi challenge with PlayStation and Xbox any day of the week. Do that after 45 years. If you can do just this after 45 years, I'll be impressed. So, ladies and gentlemen, got the controller. Knocking stuff all over and down here. Sorry about that. Stuff all in the way. I try to be less mess, but you know, things happen. So, got our controller. The stage has been set. The key in silence undetected. 55 and iron pen. Mr. NES for the win. Y'all ready to go? I don't even know what the volume is like on this. Now, don't worry about it. I will change viewpoints. So don't worry about it. Y'all gonna get down. Y'all gonna get down. Now, some people play like this or play like this. I play like this. This is the way I play. Still got the skills to pay the bills, to buy them short sets from Foreman Mills. Let's change that camera view. Pause. All right, so we here. Y'all ready? All right. Timing. We out here, we doing some official stuff right here. What y'all know about that? What y'all know about that, huh? What y'all know about that? What y'all know about that? Pause. Camera view change. All right. So we're going to roll up in here. Ratchet and rolling. I shouldn't even keep my hands this close. You know, let's be comfortable. Time in. I felt that happening. Now remember, in this Mario, you get hit once, you go straight back to Little Man. I shouldn't have done that, but it was a chance. I felt that coming. I felt it coming. That's my fault. I ain't handled business the right way. I'm too busy trying to kill Lakitu out here. That never should have taken me that much trouble. It never should have taken me that much trouble. Remix! Alright. Alright, so I had to bust the pack-in title that came with the game because, let's just face it, it's Super Mario Bros. How could you not have Super Mario Bros. On deck? The graphics, the sound, the feeling, the emotion, everything from original NES gives you all kind of feelings that you just can't replace with emulation. You can't replace with digitalization. It's just something about the aesthetics, the old school aesthetics, the smell, the feel, the look. This is just what's chipping. Now, I'm going to jump into another game. But I'm going to show you what it be like. Because sometimes it can be rough to get a game started in 2025 when it was made back in 1985. If you do the math and let the math do the math, I know. But let's see if we can get this on the first process. First time. Alright. So here's how the pizza is made, which most people won't show you. I will. So we're going to hit power off on the NES. Like I said, I'm gonna show y'all how the pizza is made. A lot of people don't want to do that, but I will. I'm gonna flick up and take out the game. I can't do this one-handed. I gotta do this this way. All right, here we go. So y'all with me? Y'all with me so far? All right, cool beans. Overnight sensations. Y'all with me? All right, cool. Pulled the game out. Super Mario Bros. That's the game. Now, got Home Alone, Addams Family. We got some Excite Bike. Got Duck Hunt before it came on the same cartridge. Combat Training. That one seems good. Alright. So, now I might just leave these cartridges here, chilling here. You know, aesthetically pleasing for y'all. We're gonna give it one blow. Pop it up in here. Power. Power. Nope. Take it out. I can't do this with one hand. Give me 1 second. Don't tell nobody about this. Don't tell nobody about this. This is supposed to be a secret. Ain't nobody supposed to know. This is so supposed to be official right here. Don't tell nobody about this. Don't tell nobody about this. Got hit with the alcohol again. Yeah, go ahead and tell me it don't work. This is 1985 hardware with 1985 software. The method still works. I used to put it on Q-tips and get that like the alcohol and stuff, but hold on. Yeah, I used to put the alcohol on Q-tips and stuff, but the prep pads still work. Still work. Now let's bust some Ninja Turtles. That is the unfortunate part of Nintendo. You get so far, the game mess up, no memory card, none of that. That is the unfortunate of Nintendo. Let's jump in. Alright, despite how much trouble that was to start and run, it's running fine now with no problem. And all it was, like I said, need a little bit cleaning from an alcohol prep wipe. Now I know they say you ain't supposed to do it, but it's always worked for me. I've had my Nintendo since 1985, over 40 some odd years. And this method always seems to work. Sometimes blowing simply works, but then sometimes you got to take it to the alcohol prep pad, and as you just saw, it worked. So sometimes the older methods, though not scientifically sound, work the best. So this is the real NES, on the real NES, on an old school TV. We've seen what the original can put up in terms of, I would say the biggest negative thing is getting the cartridges to run. It's kind of like starting an old Chevy from back in the day. But once it's up and running, it's like a streamlined butterfly. Now let's see if the Mini can put up half of the aspect. I was going to do another game. I probably would. I probably should. Nah. Let's move on to the Mini because we're already at almost 30 minutes and I don't want this video to be too long. But I wanted you to get the old school feel, the old school charm, and the old school seeing how the sausage was made for real. So now we're going to jump over to the Mini on the big screen. Let's do that. Alright, so we got our controller all set up. Got a Mini right here, all set up. I don't see why it should be any different from the last one. Oh, let me flip this around for y'all. There you go. Sorry. Here it is right here. This is the Mini right here. One micro SD and one HDMI is all you need. And of course, you know what I'm saying, your dreams come true. Let me put my old Nintendo cartridge up there. My Switch is going crazy back here. Alright, and we hit the power button. Power. We get the power on. Now we gotta turn it up to the display, which we always have trouble because it's gotta define and detect and everything else. I really hate this about new TVs. Okay, so dun, 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 dun. And there we go, super duper. We're busting games. So let's jump right in, shall we? Let's not waste no time. Let's jump right in. (1988). You know what? I want to do the Other Skater Die. I like the music better from the Other Skater Die. So when we come across that, we'll do that. You know what? We're here. Might as well jump into some Mario. Gotta pause it for a second.
Hate it or love it, Nintendo is always amazing for their music.
Yo, dude. Skate straight.
Skate straight. All right, that's too much. Gotta move on to something else. We always play Wrath of the Black Mana because we love it so much. Let's move on to something else. I was trying to get it to go over in the corner. Gotta keep moving. The tour keeps going. Oh, come on, he didn't even jump. I was already up there. That's gonna be my quickest thing in Donkey Kong ever. I hit the button. Bro, you killing me. Alright, come on. Alright. We got you once. That's all we need. We hitting all the number ones. That's what I'm talking about. We done. Send it. Sorry I gotta do this to you, Joe. Sorry I gotta do this to you. What? We normally make quicker work than that. Ninja Gaiden, come on. Or Gaiden, depends on how you pronounce it. How you doing? Whoever was doing Nintendo music was insane. Whoever was doing Nintendo music was insane, bro. We probably ain't gonna do good, but I gotta hear my tune at least once. Damn! I was doing like 200. Still a good run. I don't know if we're gonna make it, but it's a good run. Yes, we did that. That is the second run where we flowed through it. Y'all saw that. Y'all saw that live. Y'all saw that live. That's what's up. Yo, feeling good. Feeling good. Like Van Damme. Feeling. I almost fell out my chair. Gotta move on to something else. I gotta stop that. Gotta stop the wetness. Gotta move on. Now, I will say that the Mini, the appealing part of it, despite having not a full screen aspect ratio, but the ability to have HDMI support in all the games in one place without having to blow on cartridges, use alcohol prep pads, that does give it a slight advantage. Something I did not really see in the other minis, but the Nintendo Mini is a little bit different. See, the other ones, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64, getting those cartridges to start are pretty easy. The original Nintendo had some issues, especially if you go back to the original gens, if you have the original ones. But I can see how the ease of the Mini is appealing, because all the games are in there. You don't have to worry about blowing cartridges and getting them started. And it's via HDMI. It's just literally right there for you. But, like I said, any experiment needs a variable. And I have one last variable for you guys in this experience. So we have another NES experience coming up for you. Full screen. I may tell you what it is. I may not. But let's see how these games run. So, Mini has an advantage over the original NES in loadable facts. Loadable cartridge facts. That's the only advantage. The original still has the full aspect ratio, the original sounds, the original colors, everything else. But can you improve on perfection is the question. So let's see if something is even better than the Mini. Stay right there. What you think about this one? Definitely beats the Mini. It's got the same color palette as the original NES. What y'all think about this one? Pause that. Hold that thought. What? What y'all think about this one? I know, this one kind of seemed like the best out of the three, right? I know. It is kind of the best out of the three. Ain't no kind of in it. I know, it feel, right? It feel like the best out the three. I know. Hold that thought, though.
So, ladies and jelly spoons, that last rendition, I think pretty much beats the Mini on every single last aspect. It is 100% HDMI compatible, and the games are full screen. So you know it's not Nintendo Switch because they have the bars on the side. Believe it or not, that is the original NES on a flat screen TV via an adapter. That's right. That was original NES via adapter. I know it seems like it's cheating. I know it seems bad, but in the end, the original consoles always win. So in the battle of the NES, classic versus mini, the original takes the title. For if you truly want the truly greatest experience, it can't be had on a flashback or a classic mini or a Pi. It's on the original hardware, with the original software, on the original run. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, another video outright stating and showing that the original hardware will always be king. And if you want that original experience, if you want your just desserts, if you want to feel like you did when you were a kid, then ladies and gentlemen, accept no substitutions unless you have to. Just sit back and relax with your favorite bag of snacks and enjoy the sweet bliss of old school goodness.
It's magnificent. So until next time,
Next gameplay. Next round. You want to wet your fingers and dip into something classic. The Classic Mini will do. It'll fulfill the need. The Switch will fulfill the need. But if you want to reclaim the feeling of when you were a child, if you want to reach out and touch those old school pixels and that old school original sound and those tunes you just can't get out of your head before you're dead, original Nintendo is still the way to go and still alive, very much, in 2025. Till next time, next gameplay, next round, I'll see you guys in the Game Dojo. It's your boy, the Game Ninja. Thank you for joining with me. Thank you guys for making my channel what it is. And thank you for another classic run down an amazing system that still has life, legs, and fun left in it, even on a snowy day. I'm gonna enjoy my chocolates, my just desserts, and maybe take a shot at Tyson. I hear he's due for a fall. I'll check you guys next time.